Greetings and welcome to this week's edition of One Big Thing. Kurt Goulding here, and today's one big thing is yield. Tomorrow we're getting the government's first estimate of corn and soybean crop yields. Now, they're going to use some farmer surveys that they've sent out, some satellite imagery, and of course, the always handy and accurate dartboards to arrive at their first adjustment from the trend yields that they've been using. Now, we won't see any objective yields factored in until next month. Average guesses on corn are running 177.6 bushels per acre against the trend of 179.5. And average guess on soybeans is 50.4 versus 15.8. Now, it's interesting to note that corn conditions actually improved last week by 2 points. A bit of a surprise. And that was led by Illinois, our single most important corn producing state. It had an 11-point increase. So, what's this tell us? I don't know. All we know is that we don't know. Now, given that, I'm kind of leaning towards an increase in yields as we go through the harvest. However, I don't really think it's going to be a massive improvement. What really is unknown is total export demand. You know, the Chinese are not going to pull all their corn commitments. So what are they going to do next year? They became such a major player here in the last few years. Are they going to take all of that and then some? Or are they going to take less corn next year? I don't know. So we'll watch this drama unfold as we go. And now add to that, Brazil. What's going on down in Brazil? Well, they're going to have 7 or 8 million tons less of corn. So does that mean people have to come to the U.S.? Now, here's the problem with thinking that there's finite supply and demand. High prices cure high prices. It's a thing called price elasticity of demand. And there comes a point where people say, enough, I can't handle it. I'm not going to do it. And we're seeing that in the area of ethanol. And we're seeing it in poultry production. In the poultry production here in the U.S., these guys have had their butts kicked pretty hard this year with these high prices. So there's not a big incentive to expand production. Oh, and the cow herd is going down. So, gee, is there going to be fewer cattle in the feedlots? Oh, that's less corn consumed. Anyway, don't ever forget about that, economics actually do play in, and it's not this socialist crap of we have a fixed pie, and that's all there is. So, anyway, we're looking at a crapshoot on production for the next 45 days till we get some real yield results, and know that we'll provide some real yields throughout the country as it gets going. So, until next time, happy trading!